Hi Pisces, welcome to my channel. We're taking a look at what is happening in your energy. Just getting general messages from Spirit, whatever you might need guidance about at this period in your life. Right now where you find yourself when you click on this video, any guidance that you might need in whichever area of your life you might be finding it to be a bit challenging, that's what we're taking a look at, and then we look doing a love read. Okay, I want to see who is in your energy and what Spirit wants to tell us about this connection. Okay, I'm Elif and I welcome you to evolve with me. Let's begin. Pisces, you have always been aware of the value of following your dreams. How important it is to have a dream and to follow your dreams. But getting what you want has not been as easy as you would have liked it to be. I feel like you've had some hurdles in the area of your hopes and dreams. I think that you've had lots of growth and a lot of your karma in that area. So what I mean by that is a lot of karmic challenges, a lot of karmic blockages that you needed to clear in the area of purpose, in the area of dreams. Purpose, goals. What is it that I'm here to do? What is it that I love? What is it I'm supposed to be doing with my life, sort of thing, in that area. And so when it comes to your purpose, and for some of you, your purpose and your career, they tie in. And if they don't, maybe it's something you've been trying to do. But you've had lots of challenges in that area. You've tried to get your dreams off the ground for a really long time. And you've gone through periods where you've even given up on it. So let's take a look at what Spirit wants to share with you right now. In the area where my Pisces is finding things to be a bit challenging, what is the guidance for Pisces? Okay. Complete commitment. And a deep dive into your journey as a healer. Whatever it is that your purpose is tied into, whatever your talent, your gift, whatever it is you're passionate about bringing to the world, that is meant to be a modality for healing. So the serpent's path is brought into focus for me. What that means is the healer goes through an intense process of death and rebirth to give space to their own inner healer. And that is where they're able to bring the energy and the magic and the power of the healer into the lives of others. This has been a long road for you, Pisces, and I do feel that you've found that you've been stuck in certain areas here. So what is the advice for Pisces today? Complete commitment. You've just not been committed. You're just not as committed as you'd like to believe. Maybe not something you want to hear, maybe not something. For some of you, you've probably come to that realization. You know what you've got to do. You decide what matters to you. And then you tread that path for a little while, and then something happens that ticks you off, or something happens that you don't like, and it completely deviates for you. You've struggled to be grounded, like the tree, where storms come and seasons change and faces change and people change, but the tree remains rooted. You've allowed external circumstances and internal conflicts to hinder your commitment to to your dreams, to your purpose. And this has led you to endless regret, obsessive grief, and replaying the past. And when you look back at this journey, there's a lot of negative nostalgia. Most of it is around regret, grief, betrayal. You've not allowed this journey to serve you in the way that it should, but you're at a place of awakening right now where you're coming to realize that perhaps all these people were mirroring something to you, all these events and and the storms and the changes of season and the people that came along and triggered you, that they were actually guiding you towards or giving you an opportunity to give space to your inner healer, to give space to your greater strength, and that's not always the way that you showed up. And so that's why there's regret here. But Spirit is saying looking back is of no use to you if you're not looking at it from a higher perspective. Alright, let's take a look at what is happening in this person. Who is the person in my Pisces? Who's the person in my Pisces energy? Who is the person that is in my Pisces energy right now? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Seems to be a blocked new beginning, a stable new beginning that seems to be hindered somehow. But it's an illusion, it's not real. Alright. This person in your energy right now has a lot of love for you, Pisces, but you're not able to see the blessing here. I've got the Four of Cups, and the Four of Cups is for some of you this is you, for some of this is your person. Okay, the Four of Cups is that person that cannot see that what is right before them is what they've always asked for, is their wish fulfillment, is a blessing from source. They can't see it because there's so much apathy. They're so disconnected from the value in their experience that they can't see things clearly. And that's because of looking at the past and looking at everybody that they think betrayed them and everybody that... I feel that your person... So as I say, this for some of you, this is you, take it as it resonates, but someone in this connection is very, very jaded and your person is planning to bring you a message about this, to share something with you, something that's been hidden, something that's been kept a secret. Maybe this person is going to confirm your suspicions that they're not fully open to the value that you are offering here, that they're not fully able to come to believe that this could be real, that this could be authentic. This is a solid new beginning that's being offered here. But for some reason, someone's holding back. And this is in your person's energy. And there's a secret, there's something they've been keeping from you, something that they've not been saying. Okay, Pisces, this is your person's energy. And you've been wondering what's happening with this person. Why is it that it feels as though this person's not being honest with you? They're holding back about something. They're holding back about something that will affect your happiness. But I think that, what is this about? This person in your energy has a plan. This person in your energy has a plan, and this is there's an opportunity for something really solid here. But they're hiding something, and they're going to come clear about that. They're going to come clean about that soon. They're going to express what's really been happening with them, why they've been behaving the way they have, why you've been experiencing the energy that you have from them, and you're going to have some clarity. And this is going to reveal what's been manifested here. Okay. How does this affect my Pisces? What does this mean for Pisces? Pisces has been feeling like something's off, like there's something they're missing with this person, something's being hidden. How does this affect Pisces? This is not an easy, this relationship, this connection brings up a lot of karma. For some of you, this is a twin flame connection. For some of you, you feel like this could be a twin flame, and it's not. There's a lot of karma here. And if that is a question that you've been wrestling with, Pisces, you're welcome to contact me for a personal reading. My email is in the description. But you need clarity, because the road ahead here, and I feel like for some of you, this is not a new thing. This has been going on for a long time, and you're at this place now where you want clarity about your person. Something's been hidden from you, and your intuition's been niggling that something is up, but this road ahead is not going to be one that you're just going to you're going to be able to easily shake. However, there's a lot of karma to clear here, and this is not going to be an easy road. And I think it'll be helpful for you to know, if this message resonates with you, what the way forward would be, because you don't want to be stuck in an illusion. And I don't feel like this connection is going to let you go until you've balanced karma. You're not going to be able to walk away from this, even if you think, if I should walk away from it, then I'm willing to do that, because I don't want things to be difficult moving forward. It's not going to be that simple. You've got to balance karma here. Otherwise, you constantly find yourself being drawn back to this person. And there's a lot going on here. This is about you choosing yourself. You've got karma to work through, and this person is here to help you do that. But you're being drawn into their energy all the time, and wanting them to know that they're loved, and wanting them to know that that they're chosen, and vice versa. I feel like there's some codependency here as well that's coming into play. There's a lot about this person that you don't know, and there's some darkness that's going to reveal itself. But the moon is here. The moon is your often shows up in the energy of your covert narcissist. Now, Pisces, I'm going to be honest with you, it keeps jumping for me, the picture. It keeps jumping. And I think you might have been questioning who you are and whether or not you're the toxic person in the situation, and have been in many other situations. But there's a mirroring that's taking place here, and things are not what they seem. This connection gives you the opportunity to master yourself, for growth and healing that leads you to the 10 of Pentacles, which is what we all want. So intuitively, you know, walking away from this is not just the answer. You've got to come to a place of clarity. But this person is going to give you information. They won't be able to just give you the clarity. This is karma that you guys have to work through. And I think people's concept of what that looks like can sometimes be warped. What does it mean to work through karma with someone? What does it mean to balance karma with someone? I think there's a lot left open to interpretation, and based on where you are in relationship with yourself, it can be far from the truth, far from what it's really supposed to look like. But there is an opportunity here for you. This person has come into your connection, and I will say again, you might feel like this could be your twin flame, but this is a karmic soulmate. That's not a bad thing. Our karmic soulmates help us to balance so much karma, to dig so much muddy water out of the boat so that we don't drown. But it's not easy. This is not easy. And you're hoping for reconciliation through the revelation that's coming through for you. But this is going to leave you feeling more disillusioned and insecure. There's an opportunity for a new beginning here. But somebody is tied to and bound to a long-standing construct. So when I look at the Hierophant here, Spirit is saying to me, this is a situation where there's been a long-term commitment for some of you, and you've built this empire together. Crumbling. For some of you, it's crumbling. For some of you, it looks good on the outside, it's crumbling on the inside, but you're bound to it. You don't know who you will be without this, and so most of your decisions are made around your commitment to and your attachment to this. For some of you, it is it's something else. It could be an organization. It could be a group. For some of you, it's a church. For some of you, it's a religious community where you're making a lot of your decisions based on their influence or your sense of security and stability around that. And I feel this person's connected to it. This person is struggling. This is not an intentional thing. And neither is your codependence or your tendency to this sort of thing. But this is a familiar cycle for you. And I can't help but saying, for some of you, this has been going on for a long time. For some of you, it's been in this limbo for a while. And this person is offering you an opportunity to set yourself free. They're mirroring your condition and your the things that hold you in bondage, but only you can set yourself free from that. And if this could possibly be why your purpose, your goals, your dreams for your life, for your career, for what it is you want to create has been a stop and go, has not taken off. I feel that if this resonates with you, Pisces, this is a very, very challenging situation you find yourself in, and you're only now coming to realize how disillusioned you've been and how unwilling you have been to be honest with yourself about certain things, because it's just been hard. You're only at the tipping point of being able to acknowledge and accept that you are part of that which you consider to have been or made up the problems in your experience. Not intentionally, you've tried really, really hard, and the harder you've tried, the deeper you've dug yourself in the opposite direction to where you've wanted to go. If this message resonates with you, don't do this alone. Your tendency to pull the covers over your head is very, very strong, and there's a lot of momentum there. And you have found yourself just going round and round in circles, and you will continue to do that until you allow yourself to get some support and to trust someone else's guidance system, and to say, no, now's not the time to lie down, or now's not the time to obsess about that. Now's the time to incorporate this process that's going to help you to swim so that your head can bob above the surface. Diving deeper is going to lead you to drowning right now. And it's going to require complete commitment, and that's what came through in the beginning. I think ideally, maybe if this message resonates for you, what would make sense is someone to say, just walk away from this. This person is a mess, person's not right for you, blah blah blah. But I'm not that kind of reader. I don't feed into control dramas. I'd like to support you in your personal growth, and often that is to help you to face your own bullshit. We all have to do that. This is here to serve you. You can walk away from this, you can sever yourself from this, but it's going to be, you're going to feel like there's this tie. And that's why people do this. They reach out to spiritual healers and spiritual practitioners. People have reached out to me and said, can you help me to cut this cord? Cutting cords, cutting a cord means that it has not being honored to serve its purpose. That cord is there for a reason. You've just been feeding into the cord, or feeding from the cord, from the other person, poison. And that's your choice, even whether you know it or not. And this is often the thing, is that we function in a way unbeknownst to us that doesn't help us, based on limited understanding of how things really work. So that the only thing that'll happen here is that you'll feel the cord is not severed. You'll feel your life is still standing still. You'll still feel drawn to this person, and you might end up in a cycle of back and forth, which is just not going to work. And it just contributes to further toxicity, and then trying to move on. You just attract another version of what it is that you are calling for here, which is, can I just have a mirror so I can finally see myself clearly, because I'm not getting this right, and I don't know where I'm getting it wrong. And I think that it's the people around me and the conditions and the circumstances. But we are not victims. We create our own reality. And every person that comes into our experience is another version of us. And how we experience them has purpose. But not every teacher is going to tell you that. Not every reader is going to bring you that truth. And that's why people get addicted to tarot readings, because most readers just say, this person is toxic, this person is wrong, and this person needs to leave your experience. You just walk away from them. They need to do this, that to deserve you. Well, what is it that you need to do to deserve you, to deserve the life that you really, really came here to have? What is it that we need to do? So, straight talk. If it resonates, if it feels like that's what you need, or that's what you're ready to face, because I tell you what, I have the serpent's path to power. And I will share with you what that means for me. My healing totem is a snake. And as a healer, I think some people think when you go to a spiritual healer, it's got to be butterflies and rainbows and soft and gentle. And yes, it is. But what snake medicine does is it helps you to awaken to the fullness of your power, because when we are stuck in the illusion of separation, that there are good people and bad people in the world, and I'm just a victim of unlucky circumstances and bad people who have done me wrong. It is not real. It is not real. Everybody is good and everybody's trying to find their happiness, and sometimes their happiness is in contradiction to what you think is going to make you happy in that moment. You're not more entitled to their happiness. Sometimes we are two people that are desperately wounded, and we draw towards one another because we're hoping the other person will understand our pain and our wounds and help us heal it. But they're bleeding too. So it is our own responsibility to heal ourselves. So the snake medicine, the snake is an ancient symbol of healing, and I can go into a lot of detail about that. But for the purpose of this video, all I want to say is the snake bites you, and it is that very same snake's venom that heals you, that builds up your immunity. That is what awakening to your inner healer is about. It's about drinking that which you perceive to be poison, which is actually your medicine. That which is with that which you consume can destroy you, but can also awaken your greatest strength, your power. And if that is something that resonates with you on a soul level, you're welcome to contact me to help you, to coach you on your spiritual journey, to help you to understand what's going on here and how you can better rise up and show up for yourself. Because this is a cycle, a karmic cycle that's not just going to go away. You've got to balance this, and you can do it, and you deserve it. Pisces, that is your message. If it resonates, comment, let me know how. Do what is best for you. Love yourself first and foremost. Love and light, and I'll chat to you guys next time. Bye now.